NAF コネクトのオンラインショッピングサイトのオープンしたんだって。NAF コネクトのオリジナルグッズが買えるんだよ。
ひょ、すげえ。早速行かなきゃ。
いくく、どこ行くの？オンラインだからスマホや PC で買えるんだよ。
Let me go into, should I say diplomatic or no? It should not be diplomatic. It should be a consular issue. As you are now our father at the embassy, you are in charge of our affairs at the embassy. And being privileged to be at the helm of affairs of the Nigerian Union Japan as the president, we receive a lot of complaints. What are these kind of complaints with you? Before was a passport minting machine, but now you have solved the problem. We have passport minting machine at the embassy. People are really very grateful. They're happy about it. But a lot of people do call and complain that the embassy doesn't answer calls. Citizens of Nigerians here, when they call the embassy, that nobody replies their calls. And the method of communication is very, very poor. And even when offices are being changed, maybe some of the consular officers are changed, new people arrive, we do not know when people come in and go, so as to know how to address anybody we see. So, which way do you feel you can address such problems complaints from Nigerians?
First, I would apologize if there are such complaints. As an embassy, we are sorry for that if there's any of such. But you see, I think that could arise during this pandemic period mostly, because we only open based on arrangement with the Minister of Foreign Affairs Japan, and other foreign missions in the country. You can see not every mission opens every day of the week. So, like some other missions in the country, we also open on Mondays, on Wednesdays, on Fridays, as a result of the pandemic.
Okay, which means some people might make a mistake and start calling on those days that
the mission is not open. And even on those days too, just like it is in the Foreign Minister of Japan and other diplomatic missions, we open from 12 in the afternoon, 12 noon to maybe 4. But for officers, we stay till 5, 6, even sometimes I stay till 9 in the office.
But sorry to call in here, most Nigerians doesn't know that embassy works only 3 days based on instruction of the Foreign Ministry of Japan.
No.
Is there any platform
it's on the website.
It's on the website announced on
Nigerian...
on
the website.
Yes. Okay.
In addition to that, I hereby commission you to announce to them too. As the president, so since the president is aware, please announce to them.
Okay, you're not giving me the authority to
re-announce for them. Because I think many of them are aware, but maybe some are not aware quite well.
Some people living far probably.
Please help us announce to them. This year has been very challenging.
I know.
Pandemic period. So some of them might be
calling. I totally understand.
Might be calling on those days which the mission is not opened. And then maybe the hours of the day before we open or after we have closed. We are really sorry. But be as it may, you see, we always like to improve. That is it. So we would continue to build on past achievements and improve and see how we can improve on all these things. I can assure you.
We hope. In our place we say soldier go, soldier come. We hope that now that you are at the helm, no matter how many years, of course we want you to continue to be the ambassador. It is not about making, but we know you are capable of doing it. You are overqualified to be there. So now that you are there, you are the ambassador. Of course, you say in charge the affairs anywhere, let's say it's a protocol issue. We would appeal to you to at least set a footprint. We will be working with you to make sure that at least, of course, you will be remembered at the embassy. I have always said leaders should do something that they will be remembered. if it is only just smiling to people, if it is only just facilitating, consular matters. When people come to the embassy, they'll be treated. Of course, I know now things have changed, to be honest, and we want it to change more. If what do you call it, the coronavirus has disrupted many things. I think everybody is aware of that. Even suspending Olympic is part of the problems situated from the coronavirus. So we understand, but let us believe in you. We definitely believe that you will still create more things, more avenues. Once we receive any information from the embassy, we try the way we can to disseminate them.
Well, thank you very much. I want you to remember one fact that the work of the embassy is teamwork.
Yes.
I have officers that work together.
Yeah.
And so we work as a team.
Exactly.
Even in the past 2 years, I've been working with the ambassador too that left.
Yes.
As a team.
Exactly.
So that is why I can say quite well that we'll continue to improve on what we have been doing as a team before.
Exactly.
But if you remember, I issued a statement at the 60th anniversary, independent anniversary of Nigeria on 1st of October.
Yes, I'm aware of that.
And in that statement, it was also to mark the 60th anniversary of establishment of diplomatic relations
with Japan. Yes.
With Japan.
Exactly.
And in the opening paragraph, I mentioned, congratulated Nigerians in Japan, appreciated you all.
Which I shared.
Thank you. And in the closing paragraph, which is very relevant to what you have said, I've appealed to all of you that please, let's work together. The Embassy of Nigeria belongs to all of us.
We are all ambassadors.
After all. Yes. You are doing well for us and giving us good image in this country. We're happy about that.
Thank you.
Some places where officials of the embassy cannot reach, you are reaching out and you are doing well, and they see you, they say, President of Nigeria in Japan. In fact, some people say you are even the President of Nigeria, the President of Nigeria in Japan. You know what I mean?
Oh, well.
So some people might not even want to see the embassy always or everywhere. So you're also doing very well for us. So it's a teamwork. That's why I wrote in that last paragraph that let us work very closely with the embassy. Let's collaborate together to see how we can move together as a team. So that the team outside and the team inside, we're all working for our country.
It's for the same purpose.
Yeah, so I would appeal to you and to all Nigerians in Japan to work closely with us in the embassy and see how we can collectively drive the process for the good of our country.
We will try the way we can, Your Excellency.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you. Like we just mentioned, coronavirus issue. It has disrupted many things, even forcing the postponement, which is rare, of the Tokyo 2020 Olympics, which has been, extended to next year. Does that affect anything? I mean, how does it affect our diplomatic relation with Japan? Does it have any effect?
Thank you. You see, in all the questions you've been asking since, you have now come to the main issue with regard to relations between Nigeria and Japan.
We gradually...
Yes, we are gradually bringing me there.
Yes.
And that is very important for us, very important indeed. Nigeria and Japan have gone a long way over the years. And if you read my statement very well, which I know you did.
I did, yes. Every part of it.
You also went ahead to translate into
Japanese and shared.
Which I really appreciate.
Yeah, thank you.
It answered this question quite well. Let me just try to review and summarize it.
Yeah.
That relation between Nigeria and Japan is fundamentally economic and trade driven.
Yeah.
Over the years.
Yes.
And we have been doing quite well over the years, gradually, even though there were oscillations. We don't need to go into that history now.
Yeah,
where there was
I know.
A downplay, there was a nosedive of that economic aspect of it. Even politically, it has never been stable.
It's robust like this.
And so, last year, by the way, I'm on the economic desk.
Okay.
Economic and trade desk. So, when it comes to economic and trade issues between Nigeria and Japan, I'm right in the forefront in the embassy. And even as Charge Affairs is my beat, which I'm very passionate about. And in 2018, I came up with some ideas on how we can build on past achievements. Like I used to say, I've said it here once, I'm repeating it, or build on achievements over time.
Over time, yes.
So that we can continue to improve. So I came up with an idea to have what is called a seminar.
Okay.
A seminar for Japanese companies, captains of industries and with government agencies that are related to economic and trade issues, like JETRO, which you know very well. JICA, yes, Ministry of Trade and Industry, and with the support of the host Minister of Foreign Affairs, and some other very high-profile agencies like K-Daring, Chamber of Commerce and Industry in Japan. And Tokyo, they occupy the same building.
Yes.
But I realized that they work both for Tokyo and for Japan.
Yeah. Aware of that.
And a lot of them like that I've had accountants with, they attended the seminar. It was March last year.
Okay.
JETRO worked with us, collaborated with us, and it was a huge success. Over 200 of them attended.
We were not aware of that. That's the same communication gap.
No, you were there.
Okay, was I?
Yes. I'm sure that they were there. So it was a very successful event that I want to say we launched our rapprochement. I'm using diplomatic language now. Engagement, so to say, with the economic and trade community, so to say, in Japan.
Yeah.
And after that, things started improving so much that we even request for visa to Nigeria for tourism and for economic and trade issues. Yes. By my last calculation, in terms of percentage of increase, I would say before the coronavirus started, I can tell you that there was an increase of about 80% based on how it was in 2018.
Okay.
So after that event, because even after that event, we also had some other events, like during the event we had in August 2019, there were 2 events, but the TICAD was the main one.
The
TICAD 7 in Yokohama
was huge.
But inside, within inside, in diplomatic or what do we say, at the sidelines, at the margins of TICAD, we also organized 2 or 3 events that are economic, trade related. Okay. One of such was what we call the matchmaking, networking between Japanese companies and their Nigerian counterparts. Yes, and there are over 100 of them that attended.
Okay.
And so all these things really work hard to improve on our relations with
socio-cultural,
economic relationship with Japan. It has really moved further. And so this year we were to go for the second round seminar, the second seminar. Last year was maiden edition.
Yes.
This year was to be the second one in March. Coronavirus broke up in, is it January or February?
Yeah, January. It started from December and keep on,
And so it really disrupted all the programs we had for this year. We had other programs lined up in June and other things. So it disrupted. But the joy, like I mentioned in that statement, is that we have been able to establish a significant improvement on here. For instance, I mentioned that there were 32 Japanese
companies
in Nigeria before
now it's about
43. So
I read through that.
And now that the movement is now eased, people are beginning to travel to Nigeria and vice versa. Even in the past 1 month, there are a lot of Japanese companies that have
shown interest in going to Nigeria. Oh, really?
So it's very
even during this corona.
No. Now that we just we just open within 1 month or thereabout, 1 month or 6 weeks or about.
Ever since Nigeria opened their borders, that's what
yes.
Okay. So many Japanese have started going to Nigeria.
Yes, and the government said immediate government gave us approval to start issuing visa.
Okay.
For applicants. In fact, that first time there were so many applications from Japanese.
Oh, really?
Yes. So a lot of them have resumed.
So we believe things are getting
Yes,
back
it's
to
quite encouraging. It's robust. Let me use that language. It's
Good.
encouraging. It's robust, and
we encourage more
more
Japanese
of it.
investors to go to Nigeria, and see for themselves the opportunities that is laid down there.
Exactly.
Wow.
Yes.
That is wonderful.
It's very encouraging.
Very encouraging.
いくく、ナフコネクトのオンラインショッピングサイトがオープンしたんだって。ナフコネクトのオリジナルグッズが買えるんだよ。
うひょ、すげえ。早速行かなきゃ。
いくく、どこ行くの？オンラインだからスマホや PC で買えるんだよ。